Hey everybody, if you're watching this, you don't see that live button in the top left hand corner, you are watching the replay. Give us a hashtag replay letting us know you are watching. We've got a couple of cups we're going to do today. Got a few that mainly just need epoxy, a couple that need decals. So I'd say it'll probably be a somewhat quick show. And excuse the back noise, I've got my Silhouette machine cutting right now. Make sure to share the video. If we get to 50 viewers, we'll do a 25% off coupon, and if we can get to 100 viewers, we will do a free cup giveaway. Also, make sure to say hey once you get on. It's never fun talking to yourself. Just finishing out weeding one of the decals I'm going to be using today. Alright. The hard part's done. Now I'll do the easy ones. Alright. Get this little piece out of the way. Got one more to kind of cut out. Now zoom in on the cup. It's been kind of a chill morning, and then when I came in to start looking through decals, I cut some decals out and had stuck them on one of the cups because I had to send a picture to somebody to make sure they liked it. That way I can go ahead and finish it out today. And then I cut a couple other ones and realized I cut them out in the wrong color, so I had to, this is one of them I had to recut. That was cutting when I first got on. And my Silhouette machine seems to be cooperating a little bit better today. Nope, not there, right here. I've got to put one more coat on this cup right here, and then it will be good to go. Let's see that. Made some adjustments to my cutting profile. And knock on wood, it looks like it's cutting a little better. Surprisingly. Hey Laura. Hey Miss Dana. I'm just zoomed in because Sarah's showing the cup to somebody on her phone. I'm gonna zoom out 1 second. Once I get done weeding this stuff, then I'll get started. And I've got to put one more coat on this bottle that we have up here right now. And then it should be good to go. I'm going to try to get it shipped out on Monday or Tuesday. And actually, well, really all the cups I'm working on today, I want to try to get them out early next week. So we can try to get them in the hands of where they belong. There we go. All right. No, I did not, Christina. What did you want me to? Did you want me to remake that cup, or did you want me to knock some money off of what you paid for it? Like, if did she want to keep that one and use it, or would you guys like me to remake it? I will leave it up to y'all. And apologies, I haven't messaged you. This week has been super crazy. That's no good. This and this. All right. Stand my phone up so I can put it out of the way. And hopefully I don't get anything on it. If anybody is interested in having a cup made, just head over to facebook.com/SNA Pearls Creations. Click that shop now button, fill out the form. Once we get your form, we'll send you an invoice. Once you pay your invoice, we'll start working on your cup. Our cups take 2 to 4 weeks to make. I'll actually be sending out invoices. I have not looked at the cup form this week, but I'll be looking at it today. So I'll be sending out invoices this afternoon. If you get your invoice paid before Sunday, we can potentially start working on it on Monday. Yes, ma'am. We can put picture. We can do full-size pictures, full color, everything, or we can do, you know, like vinyl decals like these. This one is actually like a temporary tattoo that we transfer to the cup. But we have done quite a few full pictures. The only thing we say is if you want a picture on the cup, make sure you give us a very high quality picture, because when we print it, you're going to lose a little bit of quality. I mean, we do have a very good printer, but you're still going to lose some quality whenever you print a picture out. So the better the quality of the picture that we start with, the better it'll look on the cup. I mean, that's kind of up to you, Christina. If she doesn't mind the little crack in the lid, I mean, that was one of my old supplier's cups, and it looks like I'm having trouble getting my hands on one. And they've kind of changed their designs. And the bad part is the lids I have now don't fit, which is really depressing. I've got one more place I can check for a lid, but it's kind of hit or miss. But I mean, if she doesn't mind the little crack, I mean, we could knock a couple bucks off for you for the lid. Or give you a credit to put towards your next cup. I mean, you kind of tell me. Because kind of either way is fine with me. But since you say you're about to order some cups, you could probably, if you want, we can just credit you back on some of the cups you're getting ready to make or have ordered. We could give you a credit. My driveway alarm is like going off like crazy. Alright. Oh, before I forget. Well, I buy so many rolls of tape. because it seems like every time I have a roll of tape it disappears. Then I gotta open a new one. I'll probably find the one that disappeared now that I've opened a new one. Okay, Christina, we can do that. Just if I forget to apply it on your next order, just remind me, please. The brain is not what it used to be. Could do a flask. I don't see why not. The only thing I'd have to do is figure out a way to get it on a turner. But I mean, if I can make a jig to get it on here, I mean, I had to get kind of creative to put this thing on here. And still what I made sort of works. Doesn't work perfect, but it works enough. Like for this, since it's so long, I've got to keep it turning. Even after it's done, most of the cups like these behind me, I can turn off and just let them sit. This one's so long, and if I turn it off, it wants to start sagging. So when this is sitting, even when it's curing, I've got to let it turn. But no, we should be able to put a flask on here. That may be worth a shot. You know me, I'm always looking to do weird stuff or something new. Oh, Sarah, are you still watching? Christina, shoot us a message about that one. I mean, we can't do a Baby Yoda, but we could probably do something close to it. But shoot me over a message and we can talk about it. All right, let's see. Let's see. You got it, Christina. Yeah, just drop a message to our page and we'll talk about it. We'll figure something out. Well, it's like I hate telling people no, but we try to keep away from the copyrighted and trademark stuff. But there are some things that we can do to kind of get closer, not get around the copyrights, but try to keep everything on the up and up. Ruh-roh. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it a little closer. I think, let me check my plug. Had to fix my heat gun. It was unplugged. But if anybody is interested in having a cup made, and you know what it is, go ahead and head over to facebook.com/SNA Pearls Creations. Right there on the front page, just click that Shop Now button. If you don't know what you want, or you have kind of an idea, you want to talk to us about it, all you got to do is, you could ask us live if we're live like right now, or if we're not live, shoot us a message. Or if you don't want to talk about it live, you can always send us a message, even for live. We'll just respond to you after the show. So this one should be good today. I'll let it turn and I'll check it in the morning, but this coat should be the last one. It had one little spot on it that I needed to sand and to touch up, but we should be good to go now. So I'm going to send this one over to the table. It's going to chill out and turn for tonight. And then tomorrow morning I'll check it just to make sure if it needs another coat or whatnot. If it does, we'll drop another one. If not, we'll set it to the side, let it kind of turn until Sunday. Then we can pull it off the turner, get it dressed up with its lid and everything, and get it ready to be shipped on Monday. So part of that time of us making cups is a 72-hour cure time once the epoxy is completely cured. So if I put a coat on it tomorrow, I'll just have to wait till Tuesday to ship it. So here's another example we've got that's kind of like a little bit bigger of a picture. Somebody wanted the Blue Line flag with a police badge on it and a name. So this one's going to be our next one. What to say, it has not been windy. It has not been windy at all, really, this week. And today, now that I need to I needed to paint some things. It was windy like crazy today. I had to make some new stickers. And that's what I was going out to get just now. And when I went out there, where the stickers were, they were down the driveway, blown away. So this one we're going to shoot for putting this coat on, and this is one of the quicker ones. This one was just a painted cup that just needs decals and epoxy. So this one will actually go fairly quick. I mean, we'll check it tomorrow. It may need another coat because sometimes when we put some of our certain decal papers on here, the edges may come up a little bit, or so we may need to put another coat. But this one we're going to shoot to have out on Monday or Tuesday as well. But this one's almost a one-day cup. We could paint it, put the decals on it, and then ship it out. So if you wanted a painted cup with, say, like a picture and a name, well, we could actually do that just about in one day. Yep, Karen, we should have some dragons or fairies, but if we don't, I'm sure we can get some. Let's see. Get this all mixed up, get it spread on there. This one will turn tonight. We'll check it tomorrow, and if it's good to go, we'll set it to the side, and it'll go out on Monday. And your glitter sticks to everything. We try to do our best to keep glitter off of non-glittered cups, but sometimes it's just meant to be to have a little glitter in there. So this one will just work our way around, covering it up. Making sure we've got a good coat. All right. All right, so this one we'll just let turn. And this one I'll keep an eye on because it looks like one of this little decal in the middle wants to kind of come up a little bit, but that's no big deal. We'll just kind of keep pressing it in. Once it gets a little stickier, we'll be able to push it down and it'll sit in the epoxy pretty well. Alright, let's get this one out of the way. This one we're going to put a decal on. This is the decal we're doing today. It says Irish Drinking Team. See if this one comes off. The silhouette seems to be cutting a little better, but I still feel like it's cutting a little deep because the decals don't want to come off the backing. But still playing around with the new stuff. But it did actually cut good today, as far as when I went to weed it. It came off a lot better. At least the weeding portion came off a lot better. I think I need to adjust my cutter and not cut so deep. I think it's cutting a little too deep and cutting into the backing, and the backing doesn't want to let go. There we go. So this cup is actually available for purchase if anybody wants it. It will be ready to ship next week. I mean, we should be able to get it all finished up this weekend. That's the plan. Because it should only need one coat, maybe 2 coats of epoxy, and we can do that over this weekend, so it'll ship early to mid next week. If anybody wants it, all you gotta do is let me know. I'll have you fill out the cup form for it. And then we'll get it ready for shipment. Once we get everything done, you'll get a tracking number sent to the email address you will supply to us on the cup form. Everything's shipped United States Postal Service priority, so it should be 1 to 3 business days. And it looks like they've been getting back to that. They were at like 1 to 6 or 1 to 8 for a while. But they are getting back to normal deliveries again. So we've got this one that's going to get a decal. We've got one more that's going to get a decal. Or no. We've got this one that's going to get a decal, and then we've got 2 more that are going to get epoxy. I've got 3 other cups, or 2 other cups that, you know, it is 3 other cups. I've got 3 other cups that I'm waiting on decals for. I've got to recut them for one. And then there's another one that I'm trying to do a little bit different, almost like a leopard pattern, but doing it a little different. I have a good idea of how I want to do it. I want to try it out instead of trying to make it with, you know, water slide, or I'm gonna try to do it with vinyl, where I'm gonna cut out the shapes of the leopard pattern and then just cut them out in 2 different colors and then kind of overlap them with each other to give them that kind of leopard look. So I got to finish designing those and make a few cuts. I just hadn't cut them yet because I had been having so much trouble getting things to cut correctly. Didn't want to waste too much vinyl trying to cut a 12-inch page of stuff. But it looks like I kind of got it dialed in. I think I need to make it a little, not cut so deep. I think my next cut should be on the money, and then we'll be good to go. If not, we'll be pulling out my original silhouette and making the cuts on it. Alright. I'm going to let this one turn for about a minute or so before I move it. That way it won't drip when I go ahead and move it. Still see a couple of air bubbles right around the decal. This one is up for grabs. It's a either a 10 ounce or a 12 ounce wine glass. I think this one was a 12 ounce if I remember right. It does not have a lid, but it would be $30. It will be able to be shipped out early next week. Okay, we'll get this a little bit mixed up here. This is our We the People cup. This one's done on a 20 ounce. These are actually for an order, but if anybody would like to make one, all you gotta do is fill out the cup form. There is a spot for in what style cup you can say We the People. We also have a sunflower cup, something like this, with a big sunflower on the middle and then some small sunflowers around with some yellow glitter on the background. These are available for purchase. If you'd like to see one of these made, I think we did, was it Wednesday, I think? This past Wednesday, I think we did. We did the decals on these and I epoxied them. Alexa, play music. Okay. Bottom done, and this one will pretty much be almost good to go. We're going to put one more coat on it over this weekend because it is going to need at least one more coat. It might need two, because there are a few spots where we kind of folded the papers up to give it kind of that weathered look that will need to have some. We usually put 2 to 3 coats on top of the decals on this one, just because it's to cover up the papers and stuff. I got this one turning. I'll go ahead and mix up for my next one. I've got one more just like this we're going to put some epoxy on, and this one will need one more coat. It looks like maybe just one more coat, and I think it may be good to go. this mixed up for the next cup. If you're interested in having a cup made, head over to facebook.com/SNA Pearls Creations. Click that Shop Now button. Once you fill out the form, we'll send you an invoice. You pay your invoice, we'll start working on your cup. Our cups take 2 to 4 weeks to make. And then we try not to do anything that is licensed or copyrighted, but anything outside of that is pretty much free game. And if you want something that's close, we could probably get you close to some of the licensed or copyrighted stuff. We just try to keep everything on the up and up. Okay, and this is our second one that we're going to be working on. Alright. We do have availability to make some cups, so if you want a cup made, just head over to facebook.com/SNA Pearls Creations. Click that Shop Now button, fill out our form. Once we get your form, we'll send you an invoice. Pay your invoice, we'll start working on your cup. If you get your cup order in and you get your invoice paid before the end of this weekend, we should potentially be able to start working on your cup on a Monday. We're normally live Mondays and Fridays. We'll do a couple Wednesday shows here and there. We've been trying to work Wednesdays back in. There's been a couple previous appointments I've had the past few weeks during the week with some of my clients, because I also do run an IT business. So we've been trying to work in some new days. Maybe we'll start doing it like an afternoon show or something on maybe a Tuesday or a Thursday. We don't get too many days off. Because we do have our Pearl show at facebook.com/SNA Pearls. We're usually live on that page Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. So we'll be live tonight with, I think, Pirate Loot. And I think we may have some boutique bags. We'll be putting, I don't know if Pirate Loot's up there yet. If not, it will be up shortly, and then our boutique bags will probably be up later this afternoon once Sarah makes it back. I've got to run out once I get done with this cup here to go pick up some stuff. So once I get back and Sarah gets home, we'll be able to sit down and go through of what the stuff we've got for our boutique bags, and we'll put some bags together and put them up on the site tonight. So if you haven't watched this yet, make sure to check us out tonight, facebook.com/SNA Pearls at 8 p.m. We also have, we finally finished, I forgot to show it earlier, this is one of our mermaid tail molds, or phone stands, I'm sorry, mermaid tail phone stands. It does pop up. It is one that actually snaps down and pops out, which you can hold. You stick it to the back of your phone. It's got 3M tape on the back. These are 16. We can make, for those, we can do up to 2 colors on one tail, like for the top and the bottom, or we can make it all one color. We could use alcohol ink, we could use glitter. We have a couple of options on those. If you'd like to have one made, you can actually order one at snapearls.com under the Fun Things tab. We also have, I think, a mouse head one that we can do too. If you have any questions on anything and we're not live, make sure to message us. We do respond back fairly quickly. I know on Tuesdays and Thursdays we tend to not respond too much because those are our days off. I usually try when I am off to actually be off. I try not to get on my phone too much. I have been on it a good bit lately because I did decide to invest in some few stocks in the stock market. And needless to say, when I touched them, they all tanked. So I sold a few this morning for a little bit of a loss, but they were going down and kept going down. So I'm gonna get this stuff cleaned up in here. I'm gonna move this one back here. If anybody wants to have a cup made, make sure to get your order in. If I get your order in, I get your invoice sent and paid this weekend. We potentially start working on your cup on Monday. If I don't see you guys